G'day. Out here cleaning up the verge. It's got a bit overgrown since we went away to Victor Harbour for a couple of days, and the rain and the beautiful weather. Things are just going nuts, but to me that's good. We have a slightly different perspective on verges and weeds here at Ligaya Garden, and I'll just explain a little bit to you. When I see a piece of land like this, I don't see weeds, I don't see terrible things, I see nature trying to repair compacted, polluted, poor soil and bad ground. You have a look at what's growing here. I've pulled a few things out already before I decided to make this video. We've got grasses with their meshes of roots going through the place, holding that soil together. We've got mallow with a deepish taproot that brings up nutrients from deep down below and helps improve the drainage. We've got sow thistles, which are very nutritious, and when they die off, car going past, but that's normal for suburbia, it's fine. So the sow thistles, when they die off, they provide a lot more nutrients to the soil and to the flora and fauna that live here. We've got a few protective plants of our own, like New Zealand spinach, but generally you'll see grasses and flat plants and deep-rooted plants with deep taproots. As I said, they bring up the nutrients and they improve the drainage. This is the only part that gets mowed regularly. Our neighbour does a good job of it, he likes doing it. But when we get this, you see, we get the burmetic coming up, which is a plant that we all know from getting its seed stuck in our socks. And I don't think it's got any medicinal herbal properties, but it has a deep taproot. And that goes down to the soil, brings up nutrients. The leaves, they provide a bandage, a band-aid for the soil and cover it over and protect exposed soil from erosion so things can get back to normal. And then when it dies back, provides a nice mulch, a nice layer of protection to the garden. Another car. And the same with the musky stalkspill here, protective. You can see grass there that's been cut back. So it's all nature trying to repair itself. It's saying, hey, this area is damaged. This area is pretty sick. So we need to cover it over. We need to improve the drainage. We need to tie it together. And when I see all of these kinds of weeds together, I see an emergency. Because usually you get the rosette plants, plantains and dandelions coming up first, and then the grasses. But to get them all coming up together like this, it's like nature saying, oh my God, I've got to fix this. We've even got some horehound there, some flaxleaf fleabane, barley grasses of some kind. Oh, there you go, there's another thistle. More thistles, so it's nature saying, protect this, cover this, tie it together, repair it. But also, one good thing is it provides us with a lot of biomass for the garden, and thistles and green grasses and seeds for the chickens, and they just love it. So there, I can't see the camera. So when you see damaged ground and when you see weedy ground and when you see all that kind of stuff, think of it a different way. Think of it as we shouldn't have bare soil. Well, it's probably a natural reason to have bare soil somewhere, but not in a garden, not in areas that we live in. And yeah, think of it a little differently. Think of it as a resource. Think of it as growing space and nutrients for your garden, maybe even medicine for yourself. Hope you enjoyed that little trip. There you go, girls are getting into it already. What do you got there, girls? Isn't it better than grain? No way! We like our grain. I suppose so. You all got your favourites. But that'll keep them busy most of the afternoon. There you go. I think that looks pretty good. I don't want to cut down too much, otherwise the chooks won't have much to eat. And probably put a lot of this on the worm farms too. But as long as people have got a flat area and a straight line to walk in, I think they'll be happy. We'll just have to see.